What is good, Ninja? OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to the PE Nintendo Switch news video that I have here for you guys in my village. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, and let's go ahead and get right into the news. So, Super Mario Run is sitting at least 50 million downloads on the Android itself. Just Android, not iOS, but just Android. So in just over a month, Super Mario Run has been downloaded at least 50 million times on Android devices. This info comes from the additional information section at the shop listing, which shows downloads sitting somewhere between 50 million and 100 million. As usual, we don't know how many customers actually paid for Super Mario Run in total, but we do know that it is sitting somewhere between 50 million and 100 million downloads, which is fantastic brand recognition for Nintendo. And seriously, all this stuff is really working to pull in new fans. Out of nowhere, my daughter is all of a sudden hardcore into Mario because of all the different brand recognition things Nintendo is doing. This is from McDonald's. Then you have Super Mario Run on the Android, which she does play. And she's all over this stuff. She wants every single little Mario thing that you can get. I mean, it's crazy what Nintendo's been doing, but at the same time, it's great. It's great for Mario. It's great for the brand to make sure that you get it out there to a younger audience, in addition to making sure that you push stuff like Super Mario Odyssey for the core fan base that's been there for a long time. So really excited about these numbers here. Really excited about all the promotion that Nintendo's doing, and it's really going to help the Nintendo Switch continue selling well like it is. All right, and moving on to the next article here. We do have some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe official desktop/mobile wallpapers. If you want to check some of these out, make sure you check the link in the description below. And you can see here it has the official Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as far as the box art cover for the game, Rainbow Road, looking really good. The desktop is the same thing. Then you also have more of the widescreen one that you can use for your desktops. And then you also have just the smaller one that you can use. So if you're interested in getting some nice wallpapers for your Android devices, for your iPhone, for your desktop, hit up the link below and download the ones that you want. All right, and moving on to the next article here. Thumper runs at 60 frames per second in handheld mode on the Nintendo Switch. The camera perspective is also optimized for the smaller display, and it's coming on May 18th. Now, this information comes from the official Thumper game Twitter, and this is a game that I've really been touting a lot. I didn't know about it. Apparently, it released on the PlayStation 4 and PC at the end of last year. Never heard about the game at all. But this time they're bringing it to Nintendo Switch with not only the optimized for the handheld mode, which is how I like to play my smaller or indie games, but it also has HD Rumble built into it as well. And the fact that you can play it on the TV, 1080p 60 frames per second, on the handheld 720p 60, and I'm saying that the camera is optimized for the smaller display, this makes this a perfect title to pick up on the Nintendo Switch this May when we don't have a big first-party release for Nintendo. There's quite a number of games that are coming out. Some people are saying there really isn't anything to pick up in May, but I disagree 100%. We have NBA Playgrounds, which I've been playing quite a bit. Make sure you check out my videos on my channel about that, which is a good game. That's coming out tomorrow on the Nintendo Switch. We also have Minecraft coming out later this week. I think that is Thursday on the Nintendo Switch. Then we have Disgaea 5 coming out on the 23rd, and then we also have Ultra Street Fighter 2 coming out on the 26th as well. So with Thumper, that is 5 separate games there. A lot of great content as far as third-party games. If you want to see more third-party games on Nintendo Switch, make sure you support at least one of those games that are coming out in May when it comes to third-party games, because these are all going to be quality efforts, because we kind of know what we're going to be getting as far as seeing them. They've been on previous systems before, or they're established franchises such as Street Fighter or Disgaea. You know these are going to be solid titles, or Minecraft, obviously, that's been everywhere. So make sure you pick up at least one or two of them just to show some support for third-party developers. If you're interested in the genres that are coming out, there's an RPG, there's a music action game, we have a fighter, there's a lot of different stuff. So check out something, because in May there's a lot of great content that we didn't see when it came to the Nintendo Wii U, when it came to the 3DS 2-3 months down the line, where it was just Drought City, whereas we're actually getting good third-party games here. So I think this is going to be a fantastic game. I'm going to be picking it up. Hopefully I can get a review copy for you guys so I can check it out. I really want to play this game, stream it, PE Live. I think it would be so awesome with the music and everything that they're doing. So hopefully we can do that, and let me know what you guys think about Thumper in the comment section below. All right, I'm moving on to the next article here. PR, the big Aristotle, Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq, booms back to the court in NBA 2K18 Legend Edition. So newly enshrined Hall of Famer, dominant basketball icon, an ultimate basketball big man honored on the special cover, fans to receive exclusive memorabilia and in-game content. So the Legend Edition NBA 2K18 is upon us, and yes, this game is coming to Nintendo Switch. Basketball anywhere, anytime. It's been a while since we've seen a basketball game, a full simulation on a portable system or a system that can be moved around portably. So this is definitely big news. So I'm going to read some of the PR release from 2K. So today, 2K announced that NBA 2K will feature Hall of Famer Shaquille O'Neal on the cover of NBA 2K18 Legend Edition, the special edition of the top-rated NBA video game simulation series for the last 16 years, gives the court to the big man who needs no introduction, the Diesel, the big Aristotle, Superman, Shaq Daddy, with special Shaq-themed memorabilia and content extending his legacy as the most dominant center in NBA history. Shaquille O'Neal also spoke on this. I want to thank NBA 2K for their continuous support of my basketball and broadcasting career, said O'Neal, whose Hall of Fame enshrinement last year celebrates his storied 19-year career. I'm excited to be on the cover of NBA 2K18 Legend Edition, and I hope my fans have a blast playing it up big man style and recreating my most legendary in-game moments. So there's a bunch of stuff that you can get. So here are some of the physical items. You have a limited edition Shaq poster, 5 Panini training cards, exclusive stickers, digital content, 100,000 virtual currency, 20 weekly My Team packs, Shaq in-game items, and more. Gamers who pre-order NBA 2K18 Legend Edition Gold will receive even more exclusive Shaq memorabilia and in-game content, including physical edition Shaq poster, lenticular, 10 Panini training cards, exclusive stickers, digital content, 250,000 virtual currency, 40 weekly My Team packs, Shaq in-game items, and more. Going down to the price here, so the NBA 2K18 Legend Edition and Legend Edition Gold will be available in both digital and physical formats for $99.99 and $149.99 respectively on PlayStation 4 Computer Entertainment System, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox One. The NBA 2K18 Legend Edition Gold Physical Edition is still available exclusively at GameStop. Now this game is also coming to the PS3 and Xbox 360 in addition to the Nintendo Switch and the PS4, Xbox One, and the PC. However, this Legends Edition with Shaquille O'Neal is only available on current generation console editions, so that is Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and PS4. So if you want to get it on PC, PS3, Xbox 360, well, you got to get it on something else, because all this cool Legend Edition Shaquille O'Neal Diesel Superman stuff is not coming to those other platforms. So interesting stuff there. I was a big 2K fan back in the day when Allen Iverson was on the cover. I absolutely loved NBA 2K. I used to play it religiously. My favorite one is NBA 2K5 with Ben Wallace on the cover. I used to just be on the beast on the boards with Ben Wallace. Detroit Pistons, I used to play as my own Chicago Bulls. I'm a big Chicago Bulls fan. I used to play the Chicago Bulls back when they had like Tyson Chandler and like Eddie Curry, Meta World Peace or Ron Artest or something like that, man. It was insane. I used to play the whole season modes. I used to play all season modes. I used to play online, play against people. I was so into 2K that after 2K5, I just stopped playing. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know what I did. I just stopped playing NBA 2K. But 2K5 was so good. And then I picked it back up, though. NBA 2K11 with Michael Jordan on the cover. I picked it back up and I'm like, man, this stuff is way too complex for me. I mean, I understand basketball, but I don't understand basketball enough to be playing the simulation like that. Like, I'm much more like a Madden person when it comes to simulation, but I don't even like Madden anymore. So I don't know about this. I might pick it up and see if I can get a review copy for you guys to see how it works on the Switch. But I do think having a basketball game in the palm of your hands anywhere that you go, I think that would make it easier to play like the season modes and stuff like that. You can play lying down in bed, the training modes and all that. This game usually packs a ton of content. I have NBA 2K11. There was just like overwhelming amount of content, and that was NBA 2K11. You know, like I just bought that because Jordan was on the cover. That had a ton of content in there. Looks like there's even more. So are you guys interested in this NBA 2K18 Legendary Shaq Edition or the game on the Nintendo Switch? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the last article here. The UK charts. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe spends the second week at #1. The UK charts are usually PlayStation, Microsoft dominated. You don't really see Nintendo titles up on the UK charts, especially with the Wii U and even the 3DS. We didn't see that much with the good install base that it has. I guess not that big in the UK though. But even with them, we didn't see a lot of Nintendo titles rising to the top. But for the second straight week, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has been at the top of the charts there, and it even fended off Prey from Bethesda. But the thing about this game is that people are saying is that a lot of people didn't even know it was out, so once they know that it was out, then they can pick it up. But the one thing about that, though, is that Bethesda no longer gives review codes to outlets, to gaming press anymore, like early. They give it to them on the day the game releases. So a lot of places didn't even have time to review Prey at all. And some places already had the review up pretty much the same day that it launched, or near the same day that it launched. And I was like, well, how did you beat the game that fast? So it's interesting. And even then, like when I checked Metacritic, the last time I checked Metacritic, there was only like 8 or 10 reviews, somewhere in that range. And it's doing good, though, as far as the reviews that are up on Metacritic. I think it has like an 85 or something like that. So it's a good game, potentially AAA for some, you know, but just people don't know about it. So maybe that's what people are attributing to it being underneath Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But then again, at the same time, I think Nintendo probably restocked a little bit in the UK and probably got some more Mario Kart copies out there. And Mario Kart always sells for long periods of time, but it's very interesting to see Nintendo Switch game at the top for more than a week, especially with the new release. It's good to see Mario Kart 8 selling, but it's pretty much selling across the world. It's not just, you know, the UK. In Japan, I'm pretty sure Mario Kart's probably going to be the top selling game again this week, unless there's something new or different that came out, big game. Not sure, but pretty sure Mario Kart's going to be top of the MPD, or maybe not the #1, but in the thick of it. So Mario Kart's always going to sell well. It's a great game to play on a portable screen and on a console. So awesome stuff there. Let me know what you guys think about this news, all of it in the comment section below. And please make sure you check out the description below. We have PE Arena powered by Patreon. That's going live. It's already up. You can pledge any tier amount and get in on the action for PE Arena. All the details will be in the link below, and I also have my last video. You can check that out as well. Really excited for this. A lot of you guys are already hopping on. And remember, if you sign up this month, we do have a Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild amiibo Guardian, huge, awesome. You know you want it for US residents only, but still, or $20 eShop for everyone else. We do have this giveaway that's going on if you sign up in the month of May. So please check that out. And seriously, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did like it. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest news, reviews, discussions, and more. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace.